A cold front sweeping across southeastern Australia will cause temperatures to plummet dramatically midweek, before the mercury climbs again on the weekend. Weatherzone said the cold front is moving across Victoria and Tasmania after hitting South Australia yesterday. It will arrive in Sydney late today. A cold front will cause temperatures to seesaw in southeast Australia. Weathezone. A pair of cold fronts passing over southern Australia during the coming week will cause temperatures to flip around by around 10 degrees within 1 or 2 days in some areas, Weatherzone wrote. This front will drop maximum temperatures back to the low to mid-20s in Adelaide, Melbourne, Hobart and Sydney. Visible true colour satellite image captured at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time on Tuesday. Weatherzone. It comes after temperatures neared 30 C in the capitals. However, Weatherzone said the cold front will be short-lived with the next round of heat arriving in southern Australia by the weekend. Adelaide and Melbourne are tipped to exceed 30 C on both Saturday and Sunday, and possibly reach around 36 C to 37 C as heat peaks on Sunday. Hobart could also get close to 30 C on the weekend. Western Australia smashed by destructive storms. Fierce storms have ripped through the Pilbara region in Western Australia overnight. Heavy rain has been dumped on the outback, damaging homes, schools and roads. Heavy rain has once again fallen on Western Australia's outback, transforming towns into inland seas. Tessa Atkinson. Marble Bar in the state's north received over 100 millimeters of rain in just 24 hours, while the mining town of Tom Price was inundated by floodwaters. Storms are forecast for the remainder of the week. The town of Tom Price copped a drenching after fierce storms lashed Western Australia's Pilbara. Department of Fire and Emergency Services WA. The dog park in the mining town of Tom Price was left underwater after the storms. Department of Fire and Emergency Services WA. A flood watch has been issued for the De Grey River following the storms. The Bureau of Meteorology, BOM, has urged drivers to check road conditions before travelling. Flooding of low-lying areas and river rises are expected, it wrote. Many roads, and possibly secondary highways, may be affected. Some communities and homesteads may become or remain isolated. Inside hellish battle to contain WA bushfires view gallery. Western Australia fires remain dangerous. Bushfires near Shackleton, Narrogin, Denmark, Bridgetown and Anktel are still active. The Department of Fire and Emergency Services, DFES, said the fire grounds remain dangerous. 2 fires in Denmark and Bridgetown have together burned through almost 4,700 hectares. Department of Fire and Emergency Services WA. Residents in the southwestern town of Bridgetown will also find out whether it is safe to return to their properties today, after a fire tore through the area, leaving toxic ash in its wake. Fire damaged 600 tons of treated pine logs at the treatment plant, sending toxic chemicals into the air. Up to 27 properties are possibly coated in the ash. Residents will need to wear masks and gloves while cleaning their homes. Let's take a look what the weather is doing around the nation's capitals today. Brisbane. It will be a mostly clear, sunny day in Brisbane today, with the mercury climbing to a top of 31 C. Sydney. The same conditions will be felt across the harbour city, which will reach a top of 31 C and a low of 17 C. Melbourne. In the Victorian capital, residents should brace for a shower, with a slight chance forecast by the BOM. The top temperature will be 29 C with a low of 20 C forecast. 8:05 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:10 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:15 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:20 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:25 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:35 Eastern Daylight Time. Canberra. It will be a chilly morning in Canberra, with residents waking to 11 C. From there, temperatures will climb to 28 C. It will be mostly sunny. Hobart. Temperatures will range between 14°C and 28°C in Hobart. A medium chance of showers is forecast during this afternoon and evening. There is a chance of a thunderstorm late this afternoon and evening. Adelaide. Temperatures will climb to a top of 25°C in Adelaide. It will be partly cloudy, with a slight chance of a light shower about the hills and southern suburbs and near the coast. Darwin. Darwin has a medium chance of showers forecast, with a chance of a thunderstorm. Temperatures will reach a maximum of 32°C. Perth.